Take me, melt this curse away. For I'll never know your name I say.
Baseball on tap from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the Yankees and the Red Sox coming up next. From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And we get underway as the first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Brett Gardner will get first crack at an RBI here tonight with the leadoff man stationed at third following the leadoff triple. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And A-Rod swings and misses there on a great pitch, and he's retired for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The pitch. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Teixeira's going to reach. It's a base hit. Brian McCann will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Mookie.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Dustin Pedroia will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And the pitch. Slider. And that'll back him up a bit. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too out before.
He'll try again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Carlos Beltran will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. It's gone, and the second frame gets started with a bang. Stephen Drew will stand in, and he'll be treated to a nice ovation here as one of the members of the 2013 club that, of course, won a World Series title here at Fenway Park.
That is just so nice to see. And I think that will always be a pretty special memory around these parts.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit far.
First pitch coming. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. Base hit. Gregorio Petit will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And there he goes towards second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. He's set, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. And he will score as well. And they've upped the lead now to 3 here. It's 5-2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in the dangerous first baseman, Mark Teixeira. He's ready now. The pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. He waits, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Mike Napoli will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and this will be a base hit now for Napoli. Shane Victorino will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Pitch home to Victorino. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Rusney Castillo will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Here's the first offering, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Come on, guys. Need a base hit here.
The next pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brian McCann is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The catcher, number 34.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Carlos Beltran will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. Stephen Drew will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And that's in there for strike 1. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Didi Gregorius will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Number 71 will dig in now, just hoping for something to go his way. As you can see, that has not been the case these last 9 ball games. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Mookie Betts will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
All of a sudden, Home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase him.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Right there is Beltran, one away. Dustin Pedroia will try it again. He flew out his first time. First offering on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here comes a 1-2. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for route number 2. David Ortiz will stand in again. He homered his first time around. First pitch on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back in. Now 0-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there. Down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Gregorio Petit will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now here it comes. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike one, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Brett Gardner will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-1 on the way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 6-2 New York. Hanley Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
Yeah, the green monster just claimed another victim out there. But you have to know that a ball off the wall is no sure double at this place. This is a nice play out there to get to this thing quickly and then come up firing to nail his man at second base.
Pablo Sandoval will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-0 on the way. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Mike Napoli will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
What a flip for one. And a high return throw, but a great athletic play to come down with his foot on the bag. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Mark Teixeira will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Matt Barnes is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Mark Teixeira is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. First pitch coming. Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Stephen Drew is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 14 doubles on the season so far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch. Tried to get Drew to go after that one, but it's back to 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the... Shane Victorino will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Pitch home to Victorino. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed inning, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it, out toward Beltran and right. One gone.
Now that's shortstop,
Rusney Castillo will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Up with it is Drew. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Number on balls is first time. And here's the first pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Didi Gregorius will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now another 0-2. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And this is caught in the air over at third, and that's going to wind up a 1-5 putout. Gregorio Petit will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway. Now the first pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
The pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. Dustin Pedroia will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. No problem here, 1 away. David Ortiz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Teixeira is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Hanley Ramirez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Brian McCann will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting. Right.
Carlos Beltran will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Victorino gets it in, so that holds the runner at third base.
What a great way to start the inning. They want to keep putting on the pressure. This puts runners on the corners now with nobody out, and they've got a good chance to add on to this lead and maybe even put this one away.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Now batting. Shortstop.
In the air to right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Gregorio Petit will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Third baseman. Pablo.
Now here's the first pitch. Pablo Sandoval is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Mike Napoli will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pause, now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Shane Victorino will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far. It's going to be really hard to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still way back. It's 9-3. Jacoby Ellsbury will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Yankees. Center fielder.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Alex Rodriguez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Oh, and A-Rod a little too anxious here as this is pulled foul into the seats down the left field line. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Rusney Castillo will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on. Number 71 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Gardner is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Mookie Betts will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Mark Teixeira will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold on.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. That's just what they've done.
Brian McCann comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Carlos Beltran will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Andrew Miller will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Dustin Pedroia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. David Ortiz will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Hanley Ramirez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Beltran with the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And after the strikeout, I think the dugout had to be just a little bit concerned that they might waste that leadoff triple and leave him out there. But no worries now as they get the sacrifice fly, and that's going to bring home the run.
Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Mike Napoli will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Come on, Mike, let's do this.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Come on, let's do it.
Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Brett Gardner. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the